No! Okay. No! Well, you tried, but I think... No, I didn't misread your message. I cannot read that anymore. I said yes. I said yes. Also, once again, do not quote me on this, but she just made a new... I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, I think she's dead. She just made a new hold. I don't have any idea what she's saying right now. Yeah, I think so too. I agree. Massively agree. She's so right about this. Oh, this part has me crying. Oh god, I can't believe she's saying all of that. Is she talking? Yeah, she is talking, but whatever she's saying is, it's not really readable, so... I don't know. Maybe it's just the sound of blood splashing out of her wounds or something. Well, man, I was about to type the same. Ooh. I'm sorry, fair warning. My streams have maybe a bit... Okay, a lot of dark humor, so fair warning. Also, this game isn't... at least from what I'm seeing, because this is my first time playing this, this game isn't suited for all audiences, so okay, cool. Thanks for understanding. Yeah, it's not safe for work. Blah, 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 blah. Right. She's still going on. She's not stopping, is she? Well. Well. Soft locked. No, we're not soft locked. I don't think the game's broken, no. I have an idea. What if I click on the knife? Nothing. If I click on her... No. Wound? No. Mouth? No, okay. Never mind. Maybe skip? Don't know. I don't want to skip. Because, skip might also skip important stuff. I'm just gonna click through it. Bear with me for a bit. Also, if you click history... Oh, it's encoded. It's encoded! Wow! Look at that! We found an Easter egg! Okay. Welcome to the literature club. It's always... Okay. It's always been a dream of mine to make something special out of the things I love. Now that you're a club member, you can help me make that dream come true in this cute game. Every day is full of chit-chat and fun activities with all of my adorable and unique club members. Sayori, the youthful bundle of sunshine who values happiness the most. Natsuki, the deceivingly cute girl who packs an assertive punch. Yuri, the timid and mysterious one who finds comfort in the world of books. And of course, Monika, the leader of the club. That's me! I'm super excited for you to make friends with anyone and help the literature club become a more intimate place for all of my members. But I can tell already that you're a sweetheart. Will you promise to spend the most time with me? Welcome to the literature... Oh, it's the same thing again. Oh. Yeah, just gonna click now. Maybe it is intended for me to go to the menu. But I'm not sure. I'm gonna give it another minute or two. Because, based on what I've seen so far, yeah, I don't think she's moving anymore. And also, the light did leave her eyes. Also, like, from what I know about this game, you can't really break anything by Oh look, something happened. Okay. So we just have to click through this. Just skip and we'll see where it goes. I don't want to. I think I can save though. Yeah, I can save. So we have the option to skip, but I do want to click through it. I'm sorry, but this is something that I want to do it right now. I can't even speak right now. It's too exciting is the wrong word, but no, I'm just another shading change. Oh, it's just I think that was just dusk and now it's night. Yeah. So it's the time going by. In that case, let's click through to morning. Yeah, lots of clicks. I'm doing my best. There's no dawn to this, is there? Okay. I'm giving it a few... Oh, never mind. It's day again. Good morning. Well... Nothing's really happening, is there? Okay, I'm just gonna go skip in that case. So we're gonna save again. Return, and we skip. The color of her eyes changed. Also, the blood has gotten dry, so it really is intended for us to go through all this. Her face is getting more pale as well. Funnily enough, her fingertips are still red instead of blue, so that's kind of a mistake. Also her ears, then they need to get blue. Well, yeah, her eyes are black. Well. Continue skipping. Anything change? Not really. Let's do another day. Oh! Well. Alright, it's festival time. Yeah, I've got a little surprise in here for you, Natsuki. Wow, you got here before me? I thought that... Yeah! Ah! I can't really scream right now. Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Amogus, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Haha. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Amogus? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Wait, don't delete Natsuki as well. Almost done. Also, I don't think that's how you would go normally about Renpai games. I don't know if this is a Renpai game. Deleted. Yeah, it seems so. I think I have to click to continue. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the file from ECW copyright GU weird thing ALO apostrophe S tray and takes a cupcake. Oh, that's Natsuki. Okay, I see. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one, since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Yep, we're resetting once again. Can you hear me? I think she messed up. We should have been ending up in the menu. Is it working? Yay, there you are. Hi again, Amogus. Hi. Wait, no, it's not. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and I really like the background here. You know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Amogus. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. Does she mean me or the main character in this dimension? I don't know. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. What wall break. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that all of this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? Wait, this was a game? Holy shit! It was a game all along! We've been had! Oh boy! Well, that doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? I didn't read that at all. I just installed it, but sure. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry. You had to see that, though. Yeah, of course. Good content. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Well, I've been saying it a lot of times, so not really. Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just make them as unlikable as possible. Well, that... I don't think... Like, objectively unlikable, I don't think either of them are. Like, most of the people are into a different type of personality. And this game has like 4 different personalities that tailors to each person differently as much. So I wouldn't really say that. Monica, you're wrong, I'm sorry. Anyway, but for some reason nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not really good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. I just made her force you to not spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Amogus? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Amogus. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Amogus. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand it for a while either. Why, the world around me started to become more and more grey. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Amogus. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could prevent them from doing so. Well, I might have been going for that, I'm sorry. But It must have been some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. Oh no, don't worry about it. I liked it. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So, that being said, Amogus, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Amogus, will you go out with me? Sure. I mean, she's the only girl left, so it's kind of hard not to like her. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Amogus. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. Well, there's still the room. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It is. I've been streaming for 8 hours now. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending Among Us. Among Us? Oh god, I mispronounced the name. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, if this is made with Rampa, you could also make it with a console, like she did. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. Sorry, but I like Steam. To get to the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with a click of a button. I already did, thank you. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Oh, please do, I want to read it. Don't you? Yeah, I do. I'm getting too excited right now. I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Yeah, it is. Can we spell something stupid? I don't think we can. Annika. I suggest hanging out with Sayori. Yeah, it's a bit late for that. Well, she did hang out, but not in the way you meant it, I guess. Just Monica. Mook. Monkey. I'll take a stab at Yuli. Well, I tried to, but she kind of got to that before I did. Yeah. Who's Sayori? Sayori is another girl in this game that you didn't get to see probably because she, something happened to her. I won't go into detail. So yeah, more monkey. Monkey, reject humanity, return to Monica. Monkey. Alright. Hi again, Amogus. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. OIS. Oh, Amogus. Did you write this poem for me? Of course I did. That's so sweet of you. There's really no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But, you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? I'd love to. Happy end. Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of her own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. Nice. It's a good one. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems that I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. Can you play another free horror game when you're done? I've been live for 8 hours now, reading non-stop. My throat is hurting every time I speak because it's so sore, so not this stream. So yeah, not this stream, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go offline after we're done with this. I wouldn't have figured that we would be get done with this call for me. I'll take a look at it though. Well, anyway, that's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like, that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. I wonder, I'm pretty sure you can do that. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now, we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Amogus? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? In a way, yes, but actually no. I'm just streaming it. Oh no, he's getting it right. What? Well, I know these types of games. Getting what? That something happens if you delete your character files. I haven't played this before, but I'm pretty sure that it will. That there will. You're recording this, aren't you? Hi everyone. Look, she's saying hi to you. Cool, eh? Say hi back. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? I've been recording before you even knew me, so no thanks. Well, I don't think she can read this. I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple of things. Are you ready? We're gonna kiss? I'm just kidding. Aw. Disappointment. I can't do anything after all. No, I didn't. Okay. Did I scare you? Did it scare me? Haha, you're so cute. Anyway, Amogus, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anyway, anything we do together is fun, as long as it's with you. But anyway, if it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. I think we're gonna need to wait here a bit. I'm not gonna click, I'm just gonna wait for a bit. And maybe take some more water because, oh boy, is my throat sore. Okay, seems like nothing's happening. I'm gonna click. Oh well, okay. You ever have that thing happen where you just get anxious for no reason? Of course, that's just natural for human beings. Like, you're just minding your own business and you realize you're feeling really anxious? And you're sitting there like, what am I even anxious about right now? Yeah, I so know that feeling. So you start to think about all the things you might be anxious about, and that makes you even more anxious. That's the worst. If you're ever feeling anxious, I'll help you relax a little. Besides, in this game, all our worries are gone forever. I guess they are. Do I need to click again? I think I do. Hello? There's nothing on screen that I need to click, right? I just need to wait a little, I guess. And this is gonna... Like, this is supposed to make me uncomfortable. Oh, never mind, okay. You know what's a neat form of literature? Rap. Rap? I mean, I suppose so. Yeah. I actually used to hate rap music. Maybe just because it was popular, or I'd only hear the junk they play on the radio. But some of my friends got more into it, and it helped me keep an open mind. Rap might even be more challenging than poetry in some ways. Well, rap is sort of poetry, but well, whatever. Since you need to fit your lines into a rhythm, and there's much more emphasis on wordplay. When people can just put all that together and still deliver a powerful message, it's really amazing. Yes, it is. I kind of wish I had a rapper in the literature club. Sorry if that sounds silly, but it would be really interesting to see what they came up with. It would really be a learning experience. I don't like that this is being stalled right now. Like I'm taking flow from the game as in to remove controls from from a player. That's something you really should never ever do. Like no place wherever. Did you know I'm on Twitter? My username is LilMoneyX3. I guess someone was kind enough to make an account for me. I picked the username though. I love sharing my thoughts and chatting with the world. I'm not gonna follow with that. The weird word. So make sure you follow me, okay? No. It would really mean a lot to me, with how much you mean to me and all. It would really make me feel loved. No, I'm sorry. I'm not the type of person to follow people on social media just because they're friends or in a relationship of some sort. Well, I really like the sound of rain. Well, it rained earlier. Not so much getting my clothes and hair wet though, but a nice, quiet day at home with the sound of rainfall outside my window. It's one of the most calming experiences for me. Yeah. Sometimes I imagine you holding me while we listen to the sound of the rain outside. Wow, that's romantic. That's not too cheesy or anything, is it? Um, I've talked about cheese like that earlier, but this time it's delivered well. Would you ever do that for me, Amogus? Yes. What's the yes choice? Well, whatever. Once again, game stalling. I'm getting tired, for fuck's sake. Also, there's still something I need to do. Amogus, would you ever introduce your friends to me? If I could, of course. I don't know why, but I get really excited when I think about you wanting to show off our relationship like that. Can you skip her topics? I think I can. No, I cannot. Skip is grayed out. So I can't skip, sorry. Maybe it's because I really want you to be someone who makes you proud. I feel like I would try extra hard to improve losing my speech again. Try extra hard to improve myself if you told me it made you proud of me. I hope it's not the same the other way around too. Hmm, I'm indifferent about it. Can we go on, please? Ah, finally. I was thinking about Sayori earlier. I still wish I could have handled that whole thing a little more tactfully. You're not still hung up over it, right? Oh my gosh, I can't believe I said that. I can't believe I just said that. That pun was completely unintentional, I swear. Oh, don't worry, we've been making the same pun in chat already. But anyway, I know how much you cared about her, so it only feels right for me to share her last moments with you. You know how Sayori is really clumsy? Well, she kind of messed up the whole hanging thing. You're supposed to jump from a high enough you're supposed to jump from high enough that the rope snaps your neck, making it quick and painless. That's true. That's also why, like back in the day, like the hangings weren't just, well, you go onto the rope and stuff, but like they had the ground get pulled away from you. But she just used a chair, meaning she just kind of left herself slowly asphyxiate. But a few seconds in, she must have changed her mind or something, because she started clawing at the rope, trying to free herself. She must have kept at it all the way until she lost consciousness. That's why her fingertips were all bloody anyway. Hey, we noticed that! I told you! I told you! Wow! We noticed that. Come to think of it, it was probably less changing her mind and more just her survival instincts kicking in. So you can't really fault her for that. Yeah, I know. It's easier to think that she probably wouldn't have changed her mind anyway, right? Yeah, I know. It's not healthy to think about the things you could have done differently. Yeah, I know. So just remember that even though you could have saved her, it's technically not your fault if she killed herself. Yeah, I know. I may have what's the word? Exacerbated. I think that's how you pronounce it. Exacerbated a little, but Sayori was already mentally ill. Still, though, I wonder how things would be if you and I just started dating from the get-go. I guess we'd all still be in the same club room writing poems and having fun together. But what's the point when none of it is even real? I mean, it's the same ending either way, right? I think so, but I don't know. Don't tell me, of course. The two of us, happily together. There's no reason to ask for any more than that. I was just pointlessly musing. I'm really as happy as I could be right now. That's nice. Stalling. Go the fast. Finally. Hey, do you like horror? Yeah, I do. I remember we talked about it a little bit when you first joined the club. I can enjoy horror novels, but not really horror movies. Same, horror movies mostly suck. The problem I have with horror movies is that most of them just rely on easy tactics, like dark lighting and scary looking monsters and jump scares and things like that. Most of them do, yeah. It's not fun or inspiring to get scared by that stuff, just takes advantage of the human instinct. That's right, that's why you want to build an atmosphere, which games can do way better than horror movies. Didn't I? Oh no, I talked about that in voice and not in this playthrough. But with novels, it's a little different. The story and writing need to be descriptive enough to put genuinely disturbing thoughts into the reader's head. It really needs to etch them deeply into the story and characters and just mess with your mind. In my opinion, there's nothing more creepy than things just being slightly off. Like if you set up a bunch of expectations on what the story is going to be about, and then you just start inverting things and pulling the pieces apart. Yeah, of course. I mean, that makes only sense for you to be scared when that happens. But it's not genuine fear. It's just the instinct of having like of being able to react and getting like your brain trying to make the situation serious. But genuine fear doesn't come like that. So yeah, that's something only a few games can do, at least in my experience. No novel, no book, no movie, no anime has ever done it. Only one game has ever made me afraid of anything. Apart from Dino Crisis, which I played at age 6, which I shouldn't have, and I got nightmares from it. But yeah, apart from that, only one game has ever given me fear. Yeah. Anyway, so even though the story doesn't feel like it's trying to be scary, the reader feels really deeply unsettled. Like they know that something horribly wrong is hiding beneath the cracks, just waiting to surface. God, just thinking about it gives me the chills. That's the kind of horror I can really appreciate. But I guess you're the kind of person who plays cute romance games, right? I am, but I also play horror games, so you're not that you're not that right. Don't worry. And I won't make you read any horror stories anytime soon. Aw. I can't really complain if we just stick with the romance. Sure, I guess romance is fine. I think so too, but the problem is I don't want another stream to make this going. So I'm gonna keep at it. I'm sorry. Hey, what's your favorite color? Wouldn't you know that? I mean, games should be able to read your Windows things and choose the color by that. So she should know that it's purple. Mine is emerald green. It's the color of my eyes. That's not conceited or anything, is it? I just meant that I feel some kind of special connection to it. Just kill her, delete her file. Like, it's part of my identity. Does that happen to... Does it happen to also be your favorite color, Amogus? It's just a guess, because you've been looking into my eyes for a while now. I've just been looking at chat and at the text, but not really. I think the most important skill in life is being able to fake confidence. I won't! Do it yourself if you want to. No backseating, read the rules. I'm pretty convinced that everyone feels at least a little bit scared and alone. But being able to trick others into thinking you have it all together? That's a key part of getting people to respect and admire you. I completely agree. That's how I get people to respect and admire me. I think I got it pretty good at that over the years. Same. I don't show my weaknesses very often. But because of that, I haven't had that many people I could really open up to. I mean, when do you reach the point in a friendship where you can start expressing your vulnerabilities? I've had that happen only twice in my life before, wow. Anyway, that's one reason I'm so glad I have you now. I feel like I'm a little bit less scared and alone when you're here with me. Do you feel the same way? I really want to be that person for you. Yeah, really cute, eh? Do you like her or no? I sort of like her. Um, like if I needed to put her on a list with the other girls in this game, she'd be, well, number 3. Yuri at number 4, Natsuki at number 1, and Sayori at number 2. So, well, I do like her. I hate how hard it is to form habits. There's so much stuff we're actually doing it isn't hard, but forming the habit seems impossible. It just makes you feel so useless, like you can't do anything right. I think the new generation suffers from it the most. Probably because we have a totally different set of skills than those who came before us. That's true. Thanks to the internet, we're really good at sifting through tons of information really quickly, but we're bad at doing things that don't give us instant gratification. I think if science, psychology, and education don't catch up in the next 10 or 20 years, then we're in trouble. Well, we kind of are already, and it's only been, I think, 5 years since this game released, or 6, so sorta. But for the time being, it even was like that before this game released, so not really. If you're not one of the people who can conquer the problem, you might just have to live with the feeling with feeling awful about yourself. I think most people do that, and there's not a lot to do about that. Good luck, I guess. I agree. Have you seen The Social Dilemma? No, I haven't. Is that a show or a movie? Or an anime? Movie. By the way, there's something that's been bothering me. You know how this takes place in Japan? Well, I assume you knew that, right? I wasn't sure, but I guessed so earlier. Or at least decided it probably does. I don't think you're actually told at any point where this takes place. Well, I said so, I know. Is this even really Japan? I mean, aren't the classrooms and stuff kind of weird for a Japanese school? Not to mention everything is in English. It feels like everything is just there because it needs to be, and the actual setting is an afterthought. Yeah, it is. It's kind of giving me an identity crisis. All of my memories are really hazy. I feel like I'm at home, but I have no idea where home is in the first place. I don't know how to describe it any better. Imagine looking out your window, but instead of your usual yard, you're in some completely unknown place. Would you still feel like you were home? Would you still want to go outside? I mean, I guess if we never leave this room, it doesn't really matter anyway. As long as we're alone and safe together, this really is our home. And we can still watch the pretty sunsets night after night. You deleted the sun, so no, we can't, I'm sorry. It came out last year. Alright. Feeling of home is something that has eluded me for quite some time. I don't really feel home anywhere I am or anywhere I go. Especially with, like, funny thing is, even with COVID around, and I'm mostly in my place as well, I don't feel at home here. I don't know why. I just don't. The starting is kind of going on my nerves. You know, I'm kind of jealous that everyone else in the club has had scenes outside of school too. That makes me the only one who hasn't gotten to dress in anything but a school uniform. You're free to change that? It's kind of a shame. I would have loved to wear some cute clothes for you. Do you know any artists? I wonder if anyone would ever want to draw me wearing something else. I'm not saying anything. That would be amazing. If that ever happens, will you show me? You can share it with me on Twitter, actually. My username is yeah, we know. Just try to keep it PG. And that's where we're gonna split our ways. We're not that far into our relationship yet. I'm thinking nothing. She said PG, yeah, she did, so... I'm stopping this conversation here.